Your brain is running right now. The question is, who's driving? You or your thoughts? Hey, it's Corinne, your mental performance coach for everyday life, and welcome back to Everyday MVP. Have you ever had one small mistake completely hijack your focus? Maybe you said the wrong thing in a conversation, or you missed an easy shot, or you forgot something important, and suddenly your mind won't let it go. Meanwhile, the rest of your day is still happening, but your brain is stuck replaying that one moment. That happens because your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. Most people think they can multitask, but what's actually happening is rapid switching from one thing to another to another. Some of us can do that faster than others, which is why we think we can multitask. But our brain can truly only focus on one thing at a time. So why leave it up to chance? Why not tell it what to focus on? Why not tell it what to think? The shift starts when you stop dwelling on mistakes and focus on what actually helps. Direct your thoughts toward the path forward, not the obstacles in your way. Now, some thoughts of doubt and negativity are going to sneak in, like I've talked about before, because we don't have control over the thoughts that pop into our heads. But you do have control over whether you ruminate on those or whether you help your brain focus on something useful instead. Your thoughts will always show up, but your focus gets to decide which ones stay. And the one way to guide that focus is with something called a performance cue. A performance cue is a thought that helps you focus on the next step you need to take. It's a short phrase that anchors you, something that brings your focus back when your mind wants to wander. Think of a performance cue like a GPS for your mind. Your brain is always moving somewhere. The question is whether it's heading towards doubt and distraction or toward the next step that actually helps you perform well. A cue simply gives your mind a direction. With one of my golf clients, we came up with two great performance cues. The first was keep your head down and follow through on every single shot. And the other one that we had was play one shot at a time as best you can. That second one does something powerful. It simplifies the game and keeps you in the present rather than spiraling into results and what ifs. And it's, again, not just for athletes. If you're a mom, your performance cue might be take a breath, get eye level. You are a mom who knows how to listen. These are just examples. Yours needs to be specific to you. So, how do you find it? Ask yourself, what is the most productive thing for me to be focused on? What thought consistently produces my strongest performance? You can also have different cues for different situations. My golfer chose to have one for putting and then one for every other swing. In motherhood, you can have one for survival mode and one for the slower connecting parts of the day. You're not locked into one. You identify what works and then you can change it as you grow. The goal is to train your mind to reach for those cues instead of letting it run rampant with doubt, fear, and all the unhelpful noise. Before we wrap up, here's something I want you to try this week. I want you to write down a performance cue for something you're doing this week and decide when you're going to use it. Maybe it's before a meeting or before a workout or in the middle of a tough parenting moment. Use that cue and notice how it shifts your focus and keeps you present. Because knowing what to think about is far more powerful than just letting your thoughts happen to you. Rather than leaving your brain to spiral, give it something to work with. Performance cues are one tool for that, and there are others too, like mindfulness and visualization. But they all point to the same idea. Your focus is something you can direct. So direct it. If this episode helped you today, share it with someone who might need a little more focus this week. And remember, my late team, your most valuable player is you. Every day is a new day. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got this.